Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. I'm going to give you a brief description of what I'm going to be doing today. Then I'm going to turn on the heater and it's going to be kind of loud, so I won't do a lot of talking. Kind of need some heat because it's about 1 degree outside, so I'm going to be putting some green glue on and I'll need some warmth. What I got to do is create a ledger for it's going to go right about here. All I'm going to do is measure down from the top, get a little hash mark there, and then create a level ledger that the slat wall will sit on. It's very heavy, so I need it to sit on something while I get a few screws in. The other problem is that it needs to lay on its face so I can put the green glue onto it and then be tipped up. So what I'm going to do is get that ledger on there. It's a 2-piece ledger, so it's a bit wider on the top, so it's less likely to fall off. Shouldn't fall off. I'm going to have that ledger on the wall, set my sheet up there, or first get the ledger on the wall, build the ledger, put it on the wall, and then measure for these 2 holes. And then, no, it doesn't get the notch. It's going to cover the notch. So measure for these 2, take the slat wall, put it on the horses, cut and drill the holes. Then I'm going to put the slat wall on there laying flat with the back facing up. I'm going to put some dead men out here, probably 3 of them to hold it up. And then I'm going to get up on a stool or something, apply my green glue, and then tip it up into place and get a couple screws in it. Once I got a couple screws in it, well, I'm going to get all the screws in it. Then I'm going to shift the ledger down this way. I do not have enough green glue for the second part of the slat wall, so I'm going to have to wait on that. I went to Menards yesterday, and as per usual, they were out of what I needed. And I did look up they have the green glue and they have the green glue sealant and green glue compound. This stuff is a mix of the 2, and the green stuff, the green glue compound, is the stuff that I want. I really don't know what the difference is between the 2 of them, but that's what I'm going to put on this layer. The less vibration on these walls, the better, because stuff is going to go on these slat wall shelves, and it doesn't need to vibrate and fall off onto the floor. So first, I got to make my ledger, which will be screwing 2 1x4s into a L shape, and then I'm going to move that slat wall over here, which will be no easy task bringing it through here, but I'll get it done. Okay, I have my board up on my ledger. And you can see what this, having it out this far just gives me that added bit of safety factor. If you drop these, they're likely to break. They're not very thin where they're cut away for the slats, or they're not very thick. I believe I said thin. Okay, so these are the dead men. I have wood screw clamps used as their base. I use them things for just about everything. It's too bad Jorgensen went out of business. Maybe somebody will pick up the old name and make them again. They are the best if you can find them anymore. But anyways, I have 2 screws started here. The wire for the low voltage wire for that emergency switch for the compressor has enough length so that as I'm tipping it up, I can just grab the wire from the underside, grab it, and thread it through. It was hell getting it through like it is now, putting the board up there and getting it through. I didn't want to do that with the whole back slobbered full of glue. So, hence, I left it long to start with. Okay, I'm going to turn this heater back on. I have the 2 tubes of green glue. That's all I have left. So I can only get this board up. I'm going to screw it to the wall, then move the ledger down for the next one. I'm going to get the next sheet in here, hopefully, and cut that to length. It's got to be cut in half. And hopefully I can get that hole drilled and stand it up and test it and just be ready to go as soon as I get the green glue. Instead of relying on Menards restocking it, you know, they probably think this time of year there's no rush. I ordered it online, so now they have to deliver it to the store. Well, they don't have to, but they sure as hell better. Okay, I'm going to get this thing up. Okay, that wasn't too hard. Had to put a shit ton of screws in here because this stuff likes to wave like an accordion because it's so thin in the slats. But that's all right. Once this stuff has shelves on it, you really don't notice that those have a shit ton of screws on them as well. And they're just filled with stuff, so you can't really see it. Looks like shit right now, though. The box right there gets a metal extension that'll bring the box up to the surface. This just gets the emergency switch right on the surface. And all the regulator stuff goes right about here. So it's going to be pretty nice. I'm going to turn the heater back on. I left the heater off so I could have sound when I was putting this up. But I'm going to turn that back on. And I'm going to pull the next one in here, get it cut, and finish up the day. To quit this. I got the hole drilled. It's just a hair off, but it'll work fine. I have to drill all the countersinks, 4 rows of them. It needs a lot more screws than I imagined because of the green glue, but that's okay. But I don't have a decently charged battery. I could probably get 10 holes done and then I'll be done. The chargers don't work out here when it's this cold. It is right around 0, so I gotta bring the rest of these batteries in the house and get them charged for the next time. So as soon as the green glue gets here, I'll get this up, but I just got some news on the addition on the trusses, so I'm going to do some modeling later on tonight and hopefully model them trusses up. I got the design done and worked with the structural engineer. Well, it's actually a structural program for trusses at the company that's making the trusses. So I have the trusses designed, so I'm gonna get them modeled up tonight, and I think the next couple days we're gonna get up to 24 below 0, and it's snowing out there. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it or not. We're going to have, they keep changing the depth of the snow, but now they're saying 11 inches tonight, which is a lot of freaking snow. So I got to get my truck moved so they can get in here and plow, and got to get some other stuff done. It's like a double whammy. 11 inches of snow, and then it doesn't get above 0 for 2 days now. Yeah, but one of the days is 24 below overnight and 9 below during the day, which is way colder than your walk-in freezer, I believe. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up for today. Make sure you subscribe and click on the notification button so you can receive notice when we post new videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.